Hare Krishna. Today we are reading 4.38. And over here, what Krishna is saying, let me just share the screen. Lord Krishna is saying over here that in this world, right, there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. In the previous slok, Krishna was talking about how knowledge burns all of the reactions of material activities. It burns it away, right? It burns it to ashes. So Krishna is saying over here that there's nothing as pure, right? There's nothing as pure as transcendental knowledge. And what is that transcendental knowledge? That we are part and parcel of Krishna. So such knowledge is the mature fruit of all mysticism. Out of all of the types of, whether that's yoga, whether that is, performing miracles or anything, once you have seen all of the miracles being performed, you know that Krishna is the doer of everything. We cannot even control our hair from not growing. Can anyone stop our hair from growing? Right? It grows. We cannot stop it, say, okay, from tomorrow my hair will not grow. We think we are the controller of everything, but we cannot even control a single thing. Once we come to that realization, that maturity, that this knowledge, transcendental knowledge, is the fruit of that. But in reality, right, it really is the mercy of Guru and Krishna that one can even understand this. Because until and unless one's bad karma has not been extinguished, has not been completed, we will not even be able to understand this transcendental knowledge that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even today, there are many people who you will see they are praying to Krishna, but along with that, they are also praying to Lord Shiva, to Lord Ganesha. They're everyone's, but they're everyone's, but not just Krishna's. And Krishna is very possessive. He wants only for us to accept him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he should be the only one in our lives, and we are his. And this knowledge is the purest form of any kind of knowledge. Right? There's nothing so sublime and pure over here, Krishna is saying. So such knowledge is the mature fruit, not just any fruit, but when it becomes ripe. Because if you take a fruit, when it is still not mature, still not ripe, like a banana, when it's completely green, we will not even be able to eat it. You buy avocados, they are so hard, you will not even be able to eat it. What does have to happen to it? It needs to become ripe. So some people have that knowledge, but for it to become pure transcendental knowledge, the fruit has to ripen. How does that ripen? Through our bhakti, through our seva, through our chanting, right? And one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself in due course of time. And this is what Bapuji has been talking about when Bapuji has recently gotten a lot of questions to explain, because Bapuji uses this term andar ki dunya, that his inside world. During the kathas, during the satsang, he uses this. And so a lot of devotees have started now asking that what is this inside world? Right? And that's what Bapuji has explained, and also as Krishna is explaining over here. One who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself. They do not need any external energy or any external event or any external people to make them happy or anything. They're already happy from within, right? Because he enjoys this knowledge within himself. in the due course of time. So why do we think that they're in a party, they're at a concert, they're at an event like this, they're enjoying so much? But in reality, they already have that enjoyment within themselves. They're already satisfied. They're already happy. Why? Because they know that all of this is just temporary. That we are dancing at an event, we are enjoying at this party, we are looking at this concert, right? All of that is temporary. At the end of the day, that we are Krishna's, we are part and parcel of Krishna, right? So once they have that knowledge, once they understand this, right, they start to enjoy even by themselves. You will see so many Vaishnav devotees, so many sadhus. But even if they are alone, within themselves, they enjoy because at that time they are really in their inside world, enjoying with Krishna, remembering the pastimes of the Lord. Oh, somewhere the Lord is stealing the butter from the gopis. Somewhere Mother Yashoda is running behind Lord Krishna and performing the Damodar Leela. Somewhere Lord Krishna is appearing as Narsingadev from a pillar, right? Somewhere he is killing Putna. Somewhere he is killing Agasur, Bakasur. Somewhere he is, expanded himself and become all the cows that Lord Brahma stole from Vrindavan. So somewhere he's lifting the Govardhan because Indra is showering so much rain in some galaxy or some creation, right? So Krishna is performing. So all of the devotees, they're just remembering Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, and they're always happy within. But this takes a lot of practice of devotional service, following the regulative principles. So this does not just come overnight. It takes time to build, and it's built with the mercy of Guru and Krishna. At the end of the day, without the mercy of Guru, we are nothing. Right? So that's what this is saying. That this supreme knowledge, one who understands this transcendental knowledge, right? And peace. Knowledge and peace, and that's because every day in our life you will see there will be some or another problems that will be coming. But one who can withstand that with peace, one who can go through that with peace, not let it affect them, and see it as such a small thing that our life is meant to be for Krishna. And these problems are coming, these are just small things here to bother us. A lot of people, what happens when a problem comes their way, at that time they get very stressed out. They start yelling, they cannot think straight, and they're just trying to figure out what to do over here, how to do this and everything. And other people look at it, okay, it will pass, it's a small thing. So there's two types of people. The first person makes such a big deal trying to solve it right away, and they come under so much pressure. People around them start getting so anxious and like, what is going on? What will happen to us? What will we do next? We're in this problem, this, that, everything. Other people, they even see that problem and they see it as Krishna's mercy. They laugh that Krishna, you've sent these small problems. You're enjoying with watching this happen to us. So you also enjoy. We also are enjoying. Right? We're enjoying, but this is so small because we know the bigger purpose of why we are here. Bahunam Janmanam Ante. Right? At the end of many, many births, one gets this knowledge that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So if Krishna has given us this knowledge, he's given us that peace. Right? That is the whole culmination into Krishna consciousness. So at every single situation, always be at peace. Know that Krishna is there with us at all the times. It's not that Krishna just enjoys by dancing with the gopis. He also enjoys sometimes by throwing some curve balls in our life, and he's enjoying and laughing. And we also should enjoy and laugh. If we start getting stressed out, start asking Krishna, why is this happening to me? What are you doing to me? Right? That's not how it works. Always trust Krishna. and always depend on Krishna. Right? That's what Bapuji has taught us. So there is nothing as sublime. That means so of the sublime means like so little, that it's so tiny that even the person with literally no IQ level will understand. It is pure. There's nothing as small as this and so simple and pure as the transcendental knowledge that we're all part and parcel of Krishna. Even now, there was an interview of Anushka Sharma, and she was saying that, she quoted one person had said this quote, that they wanted everyone to experience the life of a billionaire where they have so much money that they don't know what to do with it. Because people think that if I get more money in my life, all of my problems will be solved. And Anushka said this, that I have been on both sides of this. When I was a young girl, when I was studying, when I was growing up, and even till her early 20s, till she did not make it into the film industry, she did not have a lot of money or means. She was just a regular middle class person. And she said, but now I'm on the other side. So, yeah, you will say, but now I have all the money. And so now I'm making these statements. But I'm telling you from my heart that now I am doing a lot more for my parents. I have a lot of these resources to me. But that doesn't mean all of my problems have gone away. Right? That doesn't mean that I just have no problems and my life is so smooth. I'm enjoying how we think that people think when they don't have money. And over here, that's what Krishna is also expanding on. Over here, he's saying that in this world, if you have this knowledge that Krishna is the supreme person of Godhead, that we are all part and parcel of Krishna, there is nothing, right? Nothing bigger than this. And in due course of time, once that trust, that depending on Krishna, always trusting Krishna, right? The devotional service, once that starts to mature, then the inner world starts to be built, where you're always at peace, without losing the knowledge that Krishna is the supreme person of Godhead. Always you'll stay in that knowledge. And when you're always in that knowledge, everything else around you seems so small and so tiny. A lot of people spend 2 to 3 hours arguing on such small little things or gossiping about some things. But instead of all that, right, if you focus that I should use this time in service of Krishna or chanting Krishna's name or remembering about Krishna or even just sitting in silence, observing your breathing, just calming yourself, remembering Krishna, right? The whole life will change because everything is so small. Let us focus on the bigger picture, that we have received this one life to go back to Godhead, to go back to Krishna. Right? So we'll end there with that. And then tomorrow is Ekadashi. So, and then on Wednesday, the fast break time is between, I think, 6:30 and 10:30 in the New York, New Jersey area. But we'll end tomorrow. We'll continue the Ekadashi Katha. We'll have the class a little bit earlier, around 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow due to some other commitments. And then we will have Ekadashi Katha during that time. Before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र बिहारी लाल की जय हो। निताय गौर हरि बोल। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। हरे कृष्ण।